Good morning, everyone. Namaste. I'm going to call in Archangel Michael to bless this space and to place a white light of protection around us with his blue seal. I'm also going to call in the Pleiadians because we're going to be reading more, guys, out of my Pleiadian workbook, the Awakening Your Divine Path. And we are still in chapter 3 now. It is time. And we're still talking about Christ. And it says, his disciples were both men and women. By the way, were from all walks of life, common people, wealthy people, and members of goddess temples like Mary Magdalene, who was also his wife. There were thousands of disciples by the time of the crucifixion, in addition to the 12 spoken of in the Bible. All of these disciples opened spirituality to gifts of healing, prophecy, and visioning. They proved that what Jesus said was true. One after another, the disciples performed miracles and even initiated others into spiritual awakenings as Christ did. Much of Christ's empowerment came through awakened women. First, the 12 years of his life were taught by the goddess-embodied Mother Mary, who was mother of Anna. And other than at the age of 12 was the natural course for males he went to and learned men for sharing and teaching. He traveled to Egypt and India and was initiated in the pyramids. He learned ancient healing temples, practice, and mystery school initiatic teachings. He learned dominion over the body function from the old yogic practices and secrets of longevity and conscious death. He taught these things as well as learned naturally through communication of God and Goddess. All that is the angels and Melchizedek. He shared them with the disciples who practiced the discipline and gradually awakened as well. The government and churches at this time were very threatened by all of this. A population of self-mastered, sovereign beings who would soon outgrow the need for those who proclaimed to be authorities over them. When humans open to their fully sensory awareness and spiritual heritage, they easily perceive deceit, unkindness, and injustice in others. The so-called authorities can then no longer hide behind high offices and intimidation. They are dethroned or simply never put there in high positions in the first place. The threat of these possible changes led in the crucifixion and the hopes that populace would take to heart and frightening examples of what would face them if they continued to pursue such radical ways. So just let that process and think about that, guys. So people evolved. People became one with God, one with Christ, and they were persecuted as a result of that. I love you all. Have a blessed day, and namaste.